Tonight, two Charlotte-Mecklenburg police officers are home with their families 24 hours after they were shot outside of this northeast Charlotte home. Eyewitness News was there as that suspect was barricading himself inside a home, then asked him questions as police walked him in for questioning. Eyewitness News reporter Mark Becker is live at police headquarters. And Mark, you followed every single development in this case.
Yeah, Natalie, we can tell you there was a huge sigh of relief here at the police department as they learned a little bit before noon that those two officers were headed home out of the hospital. As for us, well, we spent a good bit of last night outside this door waiting for the suspect in the case to come out. Turns out police questioned him all night and then hit him with all the charges they could. Less than 24 hours after the piercing shrieks of ambulances announced their arrivals, the two officers left the Carolinas Medical Center this morning on their way home. Meanwhile, the man charged with shooting them was headed in the opposite direction. Officers hustled Brandon Brewer into a patrol car for the trip to jail after a long night of questioning at police headquarters. Brewer is facing a total of 21 charges, from attempted murder and assault on law enforcement officers to shooting into an occupied dwelling. Police aren't discussing the details of the alleged assaults here yesterday afternoon. They say the case is simply too sensitive. But last night, a neighbor who was right in the middle of it all did.
I really don't know.
Marguerite Jackson told us that Brewer had fired a shotgun at her and her two children, and that later she watched as he fired at the officers.
Police got out the car, was walking, he opened up the door and started shooting.
Today, Jackson was back home with her children as this neighborhood tried to get back on its feet again, calmly, resolutely, after a night full of flashing lights and fear that left everyone shaken. And police aren't saying much about those officers either, who, again, we know now are home. But we did get a chance to speak with the Fraternal Order of Police, who represent many of the officers on the force, about how they're doing and about what is being done to make sure officers in the line of duty are safer. More on that coming up on Eyewitness News at 6. For now, reporting live outside CMPD headquarters, Mark Becker, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.